Hey everybody, Josh here. What's up? Today is Tuesday, December 3rd, and I'm really excited about a lot of not super exciting things, I guess. Not for most people, but for me, uh, I am I am very excited about these things. Uh, I am back at the studio this week. Thanksgiving break is over, so that's great news for me. I also need to go and share this broadcast really quick. Give me just a moment. Uh, YouTube Studio, content, live videos, control room. Here we go. Excellent connection. That is good news. I'll copy this, post this to Facebook. Now, I do not use Facebook very much anymore. So if you're one of my Facebook friends, all you're gonna see are my tattoos and art after I've glazed it, because I don't want meta AI stealing my crap. And you'll also see posts about live streams. If you want to follow me on social, you'll have to visit me on Blue Sky. Um, really enjoying this whole stick it to the billionaire platform. I do still use YouTube because there's no good replacement for YouTube yet. I don't know that there ever will be. Can't say that I don't think there will. I just don't have a clue. Um, yeah, for the most part, I spend my time on Blue Sky. Um, and paste. I'm live! Exclamation point. Come see me draw and chat a bit. Smiley face. Hashtag art stream. Hashtag live stream. Hashtag art. Hashtag artist. Hashtag fantasy art. Hashtag sketch. Book. I don't know. I'm just picking random hashtags. What else should I put in here? Oh, hashtag WOT, as in WOT, Wheel of Time. Yeah, that works. I think it's gonna work. All right. So let me pull up some notes. I've got some notes on what I want to do today to this painting, because or drawing. It's not really a painting. Not exactly. But I keep track of all of this stuff now, which is one of the things I really wanted to talk about today. I got it. Codex. Make this bigger. Ooh, not very big. Back, 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 back. There we go. All right, so made more progress. Flip the image. Spot composition issues. I already did that. Did I? I think this is just the way that I had it. Canvas. Flip. So this is how I was working on it last time, I think. Uh, yeah, this is how I was working on it last time. Please all. I've got notes on what I wanted to do. So yes, I have been using this little art journal here to keep track of my drawing every day. Um, and it has really changed the way that I'm approaching my art in general. So every day I take a screenshot of my sketchbook, take some notes, take photos of tattoos in progress, take notes on that. I post I keep my exercises in this book so that I can really see how I want to improve and the changes that I want to make to my art. You want me to print you a page? But doing this has really given me a lot more direction and confidence. Print your page. But things are like easy, easy to figure out now, because I know exactly what I'm trying to accomplish. Basically, with everything that I'm doing anymore. No, that's too much. Let's drop that way down. But everything has a pretty clear and easy purpose anymore. Don't know what I was really trying to say there. Actually, really lost the narrative. Oh. My new art approach. My new art approach is to take copious amounts of notes on everything that I do so that I have incredible clarity every day when I sit down to draw. Right. Make a multiply layer. Hey, what's up, man? Sorry, I just pulled up OBS to see who was joining in. So what I'm doing here is just trying to change what would be perceived as the local color for that piece of her clothing. Yeah, good to have you back. Oh, I can hear my coffee pot. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember that. How goes that project? Oh, that'd be awesome, man. Yeah. I'd love to review it, maybe give you a little, like a few eyeballs on it. I don't have a huge audience or anything, but that would be awesome. What's this? Ooh, yeah, all right. So back here, we would see like at least the indication of another foot. Yeah, that's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. Fix this, look at here. Need to push that leg behind where her head is. That works. Oh man. I mean I appreciate it, dude. I really do. How's the fam? We've got quiz time, pop quiz for me time. You've got 2 kids and a missus, correct? I'm gonna feel bad if I'm wrong about that. I'm probably wrong, and now I feel bad. I feel bad in advance. So my 3-year-old comes to, well, you know, you've witnessed it. Yeah, she comes to work with me. We went and got breakfast at the hospital this morning. It's where my wife works, so we get breakfast at the hospital every morning. Um, she she's a trip though. She Good luck with that, man. Yeah, it's been 9 years since we've actually had any alone time, me and the missus. Oh gosh, forget what that's like. Oh no, my wife works at the hospital, um, so we eat breakfast with Mama Bear every morning. Um, yeah, she's my wife's a nurse. Speaking of which, that's some of the big news that I wanted to share on the stream today. Uh, our plan, last that I really discussed it with anybody, our plan was to move to New Zealand eventually. Like that was the dream location. Uh, that has been fast tracked a little bit. So that's not just the dream one day, that is the plan in the hopefully not too distant future. Uh, and by not too distant future, I mean probably, I want to say mid 2026. So as soon as she graduates her current degree or her next degree, just because it's freaking impossible. Oh yeah, she's working with me. She's over there. Um, but it's impossible or close to impossible to transfer nursing programs. So she's going to finish her current degree as it is. Yeah, so all right. We live in a very conservative state, and I'm a tattoo artist, so it should come as no surprise that I'm not a very conservative person. So the RV thing is still a go. We're getting the RV probably in February of 2025. Um, so the RV is still a go. The that'll get us to an area with higher wages for my wife. Um, but end of 2025 is when we'll be like actually traveling in the RV. Uh, 2026 is like we'll be traveling in the RV and saving up a nest egg. It's going to cost us as a family with our animals about $25,000 to move to New Zealand. And that's a conservative estimate. That's if we sell everything we own and just take our kids and our animals with us. Um, so the goal is for her to just save as much of her income as possible while I'm building towards more passive income, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, New Zealand. We're getting out of the U.S. So I don't know about passive necessarily, but at least mobile income. So tattooing I can do pretty much anywhere, but it relies on me building a clientele wherever I am, and starting from scratch every time we move is going to be a pain. So I'm really focused on just building up my illustration chops so that I can get like work as an illustrator. That would be ideal. Yes, actually. So most of my illustration jobs have been like Christmas commissions lately, which I expected. 'Tis the season for that. Uh, Unfortunately, I can't share those. On the random off chance that someone who got a portrait drawn of them ends up watching my live stream. Not super likely, but it's still a possibility. Um, yeah, Christmas commissions have been kicking off pretty good. Wasn't uh, it's not bad, not bad. Unfortunately, that is a seasonal gig with the commissions. It's not even an NDA. It's just people, locals mostly, uh, who are like, yeah, just don't show it to so and so. Lots of babies. So in the past, all of my Christmas commissions have been almost exclusively it's like someone deceased holding a baby that they never got to meet. Like that's a super common request, and it's always so depressing. I mean, I understand. I understand why people would like to do that for a family member and whatnot, but man, it's just one of those things that hits you in the feels, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, this year it hasn't actually gone that way, which I think was the point I was eventually going to make it to with what I was saying before I got distracted with the arts. But yeah, this year it's actually mostly been drawing people's kids still, but uh, not a whole lot of like memorial kids pieces this year, which I'm grateful for. Um, a lot of other competencies, Christmas. Oh, I actually haven't. That's really cool. I know of Carl Kapinski. It's kind of impossible not to know of Carl Kapinski as a as an artist. But no, I've never actually seen his Christmas cards. That's really interesting. I had no idea he did that. How it would work? Trying to be stretching towards. Not like that. This would just be a repeating pen. Dopa paper. I haven't been spending a whole lot of time on Instagram or Facebook lately. My ex, my Zitter has been deactivated for a minute. Hey. Sorry, one of my buddies is sending me a message on undo paper. Oh, cool. Hey, those are nice looking, man. Uh, pause for just. Well, don't pause. I can't pause. Think you could make some that would fit in a traveler's journal? Because they look awful friendly towards one of these like elastic bands. And these are like ink sketches and stuff that I was doing once upon a time. Just because if you really want to challenge yourself, use a pen and a sketchbook and it'll make you cry. Yeah, if you could. So I'll measure these, and that would be freaking epic. Yeah, I'll fill up one of your sketchbooks with pen drawings. That's something that really makes you hate yourself, though. Yeah, I'll measure them for you. I don't have anything here at the moment, uh, which is kind of funny. Like I really should keep some sort of tape measure or something around a tattoo shop. You would think. I'll be right back. I want to check on my print. One in a momento. Okay, I have returned. Ooh, brush pen. That's extra brave. I never could catch the brush pen skills. I stick with ballpoint. Huh. Oh, I love my chair. um, for a while there, I was trying to get the hang of these. So these are the Pilot or no Pentel Aquash brush pens, so they're refillable. And I had one that was just water, like a 50% wash and straight India ink. That was a fun challenge that I never quite. Oh wow, these are old. I need to get them cleaned up and functioning again. Um, like that was a fun challenge. I might try that. Like how heavy is the paper in your sketchbooks? If you've got heavy duty paper in the sketchbooks, I might challenge myself to. That's what this one is. This one's. Oh no, this is the wash. No, the dried up one. Oh, it's not dry. Wait. I'm so confused right now. Huh. That's awesome. I might need to push some alcohol through this to get it flowing again. Wow, I got really distracted. That's okay. Worth it. I've got some alcohol here somewhere. I'm really tempted to get this working again, just to play with it again. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that probably sooner rather than later. Gosh, back to this though. No, that's fine, man. That's actually not a bad thing. I like being social. I don't, as weird as it sounds, I'm very much an introvert. Um, and my career requires me to be extroverted, so it's kind of exhausting. Uh, but social interactions online way easier for me, and I think it's because I grew up in that generation where the internet was just being developed. Uh, like I used to get in trouble for hacking the middle school computers, and I had a MySpace. like I It's how I learned how to code. Well, not code. That's how I learned HTML. That's not coding, not in the strictest sense, but yeah, online interactions have always been easier for me. Of course, I live in a super rural area myself, so uh, being like one of the nerds in the late 90s, like mid to late 90s, was not a friendly existence for a teenager. Yeah, MySpace. Good old MySpace. So I've been doing a lot of trade work lately, um, mostly to get my kids Christmas presents. That way I don't have to actually go shopping for Christmas. But I've also been getting a few things for myself, and one of those things is a 3D printer, which is just, yeah, I'm not on Twitter. I'm on Blue Sky. So if you've got a Blue Sky, that's the easiest place to find me. Yeah, yeah, dude. I've got you on Discord. It's not a like it's an entry level 3D printer, but I'm still just making the most random crap with it and printing like Christmas ornaments for a Christmas tree. Like we're doing the works. It's been a lot of fun to tinker with. I'm not good with it by any means. Um, and I was hopeful that I'd be able to like print statues and stuff with it to make, like art with my 3D printer. That would have been really awesome. It is unfortunately not great for that sort of printing. It's very utilitarian. Yeah, it's very cathartic to watch. Just watching it is almost meditative. Like right now, I'm printing a laptop stand for my laptop over. So my phone is what I use as my webcam because it's an iPhone, so it works with the MacBook as a webcam. It's really convenient. Um, but I want to pick my laptop up and use an external keyboard on it so that it saves my neck because looking down like this is really killing me lately. So I'm 3D printing a laptop stand right now, and it's gonna take like 20 hours. But uh, if it works, now I'm an Apple fanboy. Yeah, I used to hate Apple, so I'm one of those converts, which makes me like an extra fanboy, I think. Like, I really hated Apple for the longest time. I used Apple products back in college. Yeah, back in like 2005, 2006. I used MacBook back then, and I thought it was because that's what artists do. I'm an artist, so I need Apple. Um, Back then, that was definitely not the case. Even now, it's not exactly the case. You don't need anything specific to be an artist. Um, but I will say, the iPad was the first thing that made me like consider switching. Yeah, well, they're kind of insane expensive everywhere. I'm not sure what the import costs are in Brazil, but basically anywhere that because they're assembled in China, um, designed in California, but assembled in China. But anywhere that has high import costs from China is it's going to be expensive. Yeah, I used to be like Windows and Android, and I had an external tablet monitor. Sort of, it was like a knockoff Cintiq, uh, but it died after like 5 years of very heavy use. Oh shit, that sucks. I'm sorry. Oh man. Yeah, the first thing that I got that was Apple was the iPad. So this is woo. All right, let's let it calm down. Man, yeah, this. Well, I got the iPad. After I got the iPad, I was like, oh damn, I really need the iPhone just because of the handoff, so I can take a picture on my iPhone and immediately use it. $15 grand. Shit. That's rough. Uh, would it be hard to like at that price? I would think it would be like if you have a passport, it would be cheaper to just fly to Texas, buy one, and then fly back if customs doesn't give you too much trouble. That's fucking wild. Sorry. Oh, cussing on YouTube. My bad. That's wild. Damn. Yeah, it would definitely be cheaper to travel. Um, sorry, man. That's wild. Well, I will say, like, as an Apple fanboy, if you can get your hands on the products and you get no, it's not. That's that's rough. I do know that Brazil is one of the countries where it's really easy for Americans to get a visa. Oh man. Yeah, I know us Americans can move to Brazil fairly easily if we have a good passive income stream. Not saying that I've been looking into places that are easy to move outside of the US for whatever reason. That's awesome though. It's like a Souls game. I have started playing some video games again for the first time in like a decade. But I started trying to play too many games at once. Uh, and sort of forgot where I was in all of the games that I was trying to play. So I have come to the conclusion that if I try to play a game, I need to do one at a time just because I don't have the attention span with all of the children's. Well, all right, I'm a Final Fantasy nerd, so I really wanted to play the Final Fantasy VII remake. So I started playing that. After I started playing Final Fantasy VII remake, not rebirth, but remake. Like I'm a PC gamer, no consoles. Uh, but after I started playing that, I was like, oh sweet. Well, I want to get into Dragon Age too. So I finally got Dragon Age Origins running on here. Then uh, what else? Oh, the Elden Ring actually. I was like, I want to. You mentioned Souls games. I was like, I want to install Elden Ring too. So I got Elden Ring up and running, and then Age of Wonders. Well, here's the problem. I'm playing like 7 games at once, and I'm like stuck. Not stuck, but I'm just hanging out in all of the starter zones on almost all of these games, except for Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, I finally managed to bring myself to actually play for a little bit past where I have been for however long. So I'm finally making progress on one of the 7 or 8 games that I'm trying to play. Yeah, that's true, but the problem that I'm having with it is that I forget everything about the game, so I'm not enjoying it the way I could or should if I just like slowed down and savored one game at a time. It's not like I don't care about being productive with games, but I don't want to be distracted from the story by like what the hell was I doing, you know? I'll probably still start new games constantly, but I'll never I'll never beat any of them or appreciate them the way they should if I don't try to control my impulses with, oh, that one looks fun, I'm gonna buy it. All right, man, take it easy. It was nice chatting. Oh no, my little one's tablet died. I need to charge it. So I'm probably gonna hop off a little early myself. You have an awesome one. Good luck with everything. I can't wait to test out one of your sketchbooks. That's gonna be freaking awesome, dude. Appreciate you thinking of me with it. Take it easy, man. All right. I appreciate it. You want some popsicles?
Yeah. What?
Alrighty.
dollar store to buy me some.
Your cheeks are chapped, baby. It's getting too cold here, huh?
Not getting too hot.
Too hot?
So, let me buy popsicle. Okay. When we go to the dollar store, can I buy a popsicle? I'll buy Bubby one and I'll buy Sissy one. Daddy, I'll buy Arya one and Bubby one.
You will?
Yeah.
Well, aren't you just a sweetheart?
So can I go to the dollar store?
Baby, we're not going to the dollar store right now.
Yeah, I want to.
I know.
Let's go to the dollar store.
No, we're not going to the dollar store.
When you're done walking, can I go to the dollar store?
Probably not, sweetheart. We're not going to the dollar store today. We don't need anything. We have... Oh, no. Oh. All right, so my little one's getting super upset. If anyone else is tuning in, sorry about that, but I am checking out just a few minutes early. Thanks for tuning in. This was a fun one. Got distracted a little bit. Thanks to my buddy. All right, take it easy, everybody. Keep drawing, painting, writing, singing, or dancing your hearts out, and I will talk at you. Actually, I'm going to try to record a video this week, like an actual video, and I will get that published hopefully this weekend. It's been a while since I've done one of those. So take it easy, everyone, and I will talk soon. Bye.